75 feet beneath the crystal-clear waters off Japan lies a structure so perfectly carved that it's forcing archaeologists to rewrite human history. What if the legendary lost city of Atlantis isn't just a myth, but has been hiding in plain sight all along? The evidence we're about to reveal is so controversial that mainstream academia refuses to discuss it. But by the end of this video, you'll know the truth they don't want you to discover. Welcome back to Hidden Past History, where we expose the mysteries that powerful institutions desperately want to keep buried. What you're about to witness will shatter everything you thought you knew about our planet's hidden past. In 1987, diving instructor Kiichiro Aratake made a discovery so shocking that it sent ripples of panic through the archaeological establishment. 75 feet beneath the waves off Japan's Yonaguni Island, he found something that shouldn't exist according to mainstream history. This massive underwater monument stretches over 500 feet long and towers 80 feet from the ocean floor, dimensions that would rival some of our greatest modern constructions. But here's what makes establishment archaeologists break out in cold sweats. Its geometric precision defies everything we've been told about ancient human capabilities. And we're about to prove to you that this isn't just any ancient structure. This could be the actual remains of Atlantis itself. Stay with us, because what we've uncovered will leave you questioning everything you learned in school. Now, before we blow your mind with the evidence, let's address the elephant in the room. The archaeological establishment is desperately trying to explain this away, and their excuse is almost laughable. Leading the cover-up charge is geologist Robert Schoch, who claims these incredible structures are just natural rock formations. According to him, simple erosion created these perfectly straight walls, precise 90-degree angles, and geometric terraces over thousands of years. Imagine looking at these features yourself. We're seeing what appears to be a carved turtle, human faces, and tool marks that natural erosion simply cannot create. Based on the detailed descriptions from researchers who've studied this site, does this sound natural to you? But that's not even the most shocking part. Marine geologist Masaki Kimura has dedicated over 20 years of his life to studying this site, and what he's discovered will make your jaw drop. Now here's where this gets absolutely mind-blowing. Plato described Atlantis as an advanced maritime civilization that existed exactly 11,500 years ago. And get this, it was destroyed by earthquakes and floods, vanishing beneath the ocean in a single catastrophic day. Wait until you hear this next connection. Yonaguni Island sits directly in one of Earth's most violent seismic zones. We're talking about the exact type of devastating earthquakes and tsunamis that Plato claimed destroyed Atlantis. The timeline connection is about to blow your mind completely. What we're about to reveal next is so extraordinary that it's been suppressed by mainstream archaeology for decades. During the last ice age, sea levels were 400 feet lower than today. This means the Yonaguni Monument was completely above water between 12,000 and 10,000 years ago. The exact timeline Plato gave for Atlantis. But that's not even the most shocking discovery. When marine archaeologist Graham Hancock investigated this site personally, he made findings that made international headlines before mysteriously being buried by the media. He documented what appears to be a massive stone head sculpture, drainage channels, and stone circles that suggest advanced engineering knowledge. But the real bombshell came when researchers used ground-penetrating radar to see what lies beneath the visible monument. The monument we can see is just the tip of an enormous iceberg. Hidden beneath the sediment lies a massive complex of interconnected structures, roads, and what can only be described as an ancient city. Dr. Kimura's team has documented over 100 distinct features that mainstream archaeology refuses to acknowledge, each one more incredible than the last. Imagine descending into what appears to be a ceremonial plaza where ancient rituals may have taken place. Walking through these ancient streets that could have bustled with life over 10,000 years ago, and witnessing what researchers believe was once a stadium where thousands gathered to witness events we can only dream about. But here's the evidence that silences every skeptic. Researchers have documented what appear to be chisel marks and drill holes in the stone. These are tool marks that natural processes absolutely cannot create. The precision of these structures would challenge modern construction equipment. We're talking about tolerances measured in millimeters, geometric perfection that our ancestors supposedly couldn't achieve. Now the establishment fires back with one desperate argument: where are the artifacts? They claim no pottery, tools, or human remains have been found. But here's what they're not telling you. After 12,000 years underwater, organic materials would have completely dissolved. Only stone constructions could survive. The absence of artifacts doesn't disprove human construction. It confirms the incredible age of this site. Let's step back and realize what this evidence means for everything you've been taught about human civilization. If Yonaguni is artificial, and the evidence strongly suggests it is, then everything you learned in school about human history is completely wrong. We're not talking about primitive cave dwellers struggling for survival 12,000 years ago. This shatters the mainstream narrative that advanced civilizations only emerged 5,000 years ago. Instead, we're staring at proof of a lost golden age of humanity, one that was literally erased by rising seas when the Ice Age ended. Think about this. If one structure like Yonaguni survived, how many others are waiting to be discovered? Over 400 feet of coastline worldwide disappeared underwater when the ice sheets melted. Entire advanced civilizations could be lying beneath our oceans right now. And here's what makes this even more incredible. Yonaguni isn't alone. We're seeing a global pattern of advanced underwater ruins that conventional archaeology simply cannot explain. But whether or not this is Atlantis, Yonaguni proves something profound that changes everything. Our ancestors weren't the primitive people we've been told they were. These were sophisticated builders creating monuments that have survived for over 10,000 years underwater. If they could build Yonaguni, what other incredible achievements have been lost to time? What technologies did they possess? So here's the question that's been burning throughout this entire investigation. Based on everything we've revealed today, the timeline match, the geographic location in a seismically active zone, the evidence of advanced construction techniques, and the massive scale of this underwater complex, the connection is undeniable. But here's what makes this mystery even more fascinating. Maybe we're asking the wrong question. Maybe instead of asking, "Is this Atlantis?" we should be asking, "How many Atlantises were there?" What if Plato's Atlantis was just one of many advanced civilizations that flourished during the last ice age? What if the end of that ice age didn't just raise sea levels? It erased an entire chapter of human achievement. The evidence at Yonaguni suggests exactly that. We're looking at the remnants of a lost world, a civilization so advanced that it challenges everything mainstream archaeology claims about human development. Whether you call it Atlantis or something else entirely, this monument represents proof that our planet's history is far more extraordinary than we've been taught. It's evidence that our ancestors achieved greatness that we're only now beginning to rediscover. The establishment wants to dismiss Yonaguni as a natural formation because accepting the truth would mean rewriting every history textbook, reconsidering every assumption about human development, and admitting they've been wrong about our past. But the evidence speaks for itself. The geometric precision, the apparent tool marks, the massive scale, the perfect timeline match with Plato's account. It all points to one incredible conclusion. We may have found Atlantis. Now we need to hear from you. After witnessing all this suppressed evidence, do you believe we've found the real Atlantis? Or are you still buying the establishment's natural formation explanation? Drop your verdict in the comments below and tell us the exact moment in this video when you became convinced. We read every single comment, and we're building a community of truth seekers who refuse to accept the mainstream lies about our past. If this underwater mystery has opened your eyes to how much they've hidden from us, you absolutely must watch our explosive investigation into the Bimini Road. We've uncovered evidence of another advanced underwater civilization that existed thousands of years before Columbus. And the cover-up goes deeper than you can imagine. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're constantly exposing the hidden truths that powerful institutions don't want you to discover. Every week, we're uncovering more evidence that everything you learned in school about human history is completely wrong. Until next time, keep questioning the official narrative, keep seeking the truth, and remember, the greatest discoveries in human history are hiding beneath the waves, waiting for curious minds like yours to bring them back to light. The truth is out there. We just have to be brave enough to dive deep enough to find it.